Well. Today I got an amazing success story of a videographer and filmmaker for you. It's about Christian, who was making about $1,000 to maximum $2,000 a month for over 5 years as a freelance videographer. And as soon as he joined the Video Business Academy program, he went up to over $10,000 a month within just 2 months. So let's hear him tell his story. All right, Christian, thank you so much for taking the time. I'm looking forward for this interview because you have an amazing success story. Can you please introduce yourself real quick? Where are you from and how long have you been making videos?
So my name is Christian Valsvik. I live in Norway. I'm 28 years old. I have been doing video for 5 years now. A little bit longer, but not like professional. Only 5 year professional.
Okay.
So
So
yeah.
5 years professional in Norway. And
Yeah.
let's get to the meat real quick, because people really don't want to get clickbaited when they see this video. You know, they want to know, okay, so what's the story? In these 5 years, like, how did it go for you?
Oh, in the beginning it was amazing because we got a lot of clients because of the local PR. We got in the local news and also in the newspaper, and a lot of we were a couple starting a company in like the pandemic, so a lot of news and newspapers wanted to write about us, why we did start on that special occasion. So we didn't know, we just jumped on the train trying to make it work. And as I said in the beginning, we had a lot of clients because they read about us and wanted to work with us. And we did turn around some jobs after that, but I feel like after maybe 1 year, things stopped working. We didn't get any clients. We didn't see the people. We didn't get anywhere with the jobs. I feel like we were trying to. We thought that when we did jobs, new jobs would come in, but that was not the case. So we kind of this is like, I'm trying to think, this is so long ago, but the main point is that we didn't get any jobs, so we had to find a way to get jobs. So we started reaching out to people we knew, but that did only get us so far because we didn't know how to sell like the videos. So a lot of people were like turned off immediately by our offers, and even if you knew them, they didn't like want to work with us. So all in all, we felt like nothing was working and we didn't get any jobs. And all of a sudden, we found one guy that wanted to work with us. So we got a 1 year contract with that client. So
how much did that contract pay?
It paid the bills. So it was, I think only 500 a month.
Got it.
So it was nothing. It's just barely paid the bills. So, and that contract, when that was over, we were selling it for another year. And yeah, after that, we didn't get that job anymore because the client wanted to stop doing it because he didn't see like the value of it. And so then we started with pitching ideas for new clients, but they didn't want to work with us. And I think the main problem was that we wasn't good enough at telling them what we could help them with. It was more like,
just
here
trying
is
to
what
sell
we can.
it.
Yeah, here is what we can do. This is our product, and it was not like we didn't solve their problems with our solution. We were just giving them a solution, and they didn't know what they could use our solution for.
Makes sense.
They just, yeah.
Let's put a number to this. How much were you making at that time? Like before you joined the Video Business Academy, what was your monthly revenue on average?
I think the average monthly revenue was just around 1K a month.
Okay.
So not much.
And a good month would be like 2.
Yeah, 2K. That would be like the best month that we got. So
Crazy. And
occasionally we sold bigger jobs, but it was not like there was nothing. It was only one job a year, maybe. So yeah.
got it. And now that you joined the Video Business Academy, I mean, you joined it about 2-3 months ago. How has your revenue changed? Let the people know.
No, it's been a crazy ride. Ever since we started the course, we were like all in, and the strategies that we learned helped us a lot with turning like people over to clients. We had a lot of contacts, but we didn't know to use them, and we didn't know how to turn them over to clients. So when we implemented the strategies that we learned in the VBA course, we knew exactly how we could turn them into clients and get jobs. So only from the first month we got a lot of small jobs, but it was just the beginning. And after the second month and the third month, we actually closed a 5K deal with a client, and that's like that's like the total revenue of a half a year of work from before. So we were like mind blown that we could sail in a job for 5K. That was crazy. So, and just when we got that client, another client actually jumped on the train, and we sold a job for 6K right after that 5K. So in only like 1 week, we sold in a job, like 2 jobs for a total of 11K. So
That's some fire.
crazy.
That's some fire.
And that's all because of the VBA course. So
and how does that feel? I mean, you've been working as a videographer for 5 years. You've made $500 a month to $1,000 a month. The absolute best was 2,000. And then you join the Video Business Academy, and suddenly you're making like 11,000 in 1 month, which is crazy. How does that feel?
I don't believe it. I really don't believe it, because I had this mindset going in that, okay, we could just do this course and we will spend the money we can to make the course. But it was like, I couldn't believe it myself that 10K was even realistic so early into the course. So it's mind blowing. I did this course together with my girlfriend, Cecilia, and we both worked very hard on this. So, but it paid off. So that's the best feeling ever.
And
when
it's
you work
only
for something.
it's only the beginning. It's only the beginning.
Yeah, that's right.
Nice. So let's talk about the struggles too, because and we always say like the VBA, the Video Business Academy, is not just a magic trick and suddenly you make 11K in a month. This is something that gives you the step-by-step process, but you have to put in the work, and it's a lot of work. So let's talk about the struggles a bit. What was the hard part of being in VBA and actually implementing the things?
I think the hardest part was like the consistency, which is like the main point of everything. You have to do it consistently, and I also feel like you have to dig in, like you have to work on yourself very much on a like short time. So that was kind of our biggest problem in the beginning, but our blockages loosened up because we worked on ourselves, and we started to plan our calendars a lot. So we went from like all over the place to more structural. I think that was the biggest challenge, going from unorganized to organized. So that was like the biggest challenge for us, both internally and externally. So,
but now that you have implemented it, how does it help you? That you have implemented all the organization and structure modules that we have in VBA, like how did that change your business?
I feel like it didn't only change our business, but also our personal life. I feel
Mm.
like we have more structure. We can plan ahead, and also we get a lot more money. That's like which can loosen up your time. So
Yeah.
eventually, I feel like in total we have more structure and we have actually more time doing what we care about and want to do. Before it was like a rat race. We had to, like, every time we wake up in the morning, we have to like go on the job and know that we didn't get any clients, so we have to like sit and wait. And we had some small jobs that didn't pay the bills, so it was just pain in the ass.
Mm.
So it's been life changing for the business and for personal life, definitely.
Amazing.
And I
Amazing.
think it's the structure is like the main takeaway from all of it. I feel like we were so unorganized before,
Hmm.
and that didn't help us with friends. It didn't help us with family. It didn't help us with the economics. Nothing, and even ourselves. We had so much like stuff to deal with that didn't get done because we didn't have any structure. So
Hmm.
that
Yeah,
was
totally understand. I mean,
yeah.
it must sound crazy to somebody who's watching this. It's like, okay, there's this Christian guy and he met this Nick guy on the internet, joined his program, his
Mm,
coaching program, and suddenly he makes, instead of 1,000 a month, he makes 10,000 a month. This is
mm.
crazy. This must be a scam. Like, what would you tell such a person?
I would tell them definitely not a scam. Um, I think that you should be like I don't think you should fall for everything you see on the internet. But when it legitimately are a lot of people uh, telling the course is good, you have a lot of reviews, and also a guy comes up to you and talk to you, and you have a video call with a guy. I think it's like you just have to believe in some way that this will help you. I feel like if you believe everything is a scam on the internet, you will not get anywhere.
That's a fact.
So you have to like I always say you have to feel your gut. Your gut knows if you this is the right thing to do or not. We like my intuition told me that this was right. So
Why?
that's the
Why do you think your intuition told you this is right?
because I feel like the people that I talked to was genuinely interested in helping me. It was not like this uh, mainstream like flow of just selling a course so you could get a lot of money and you didn't care about the people joining the course. So the big difference with VBA is that there's a lot of people actually caring to help you. I think that's the main point that I want to address, because we have done a lot of courses before and they were just as good at selling us in. But when we started the course, or didn't even start the course, even from the first email that you got, you could see that it was just a random email sent to
Hmm.
you as an yeah, automatic email. It's not a problem if it's automatic, but I felt like this was just I was just one puzzle piece in the whole puzzle. So I
Hmm.
didn't feel like I didn't feel like the person that was actually wanting to help me in the same way that VBA does.
How is
So
it
I think
different?
that's
How is it different in VBA? Did you get an automated email as well in the beginning, or?
I felt like I think that I got some automated emails, but I think that the reach out from the sales team, that was like he was actually asking me what our problems were, and you got to talk about it, and you got to like share your biggest faults and
Mhm.
also your biggest problems. And when you have that one-to-one connection with someone and they listen to you and you got to speak to them, that's like on the next level. Yeah, that's
What I feel like is interesting. A couple of moments ago, you said you really have to believe that this is going to work. I have a question for you, because in the beginning you said you didn't really think that you could make 10,000 a month so quickly after joining, like literally 2 months in. How do you say, how much did you really believe in the VBA and that it's going to help you?
In the beginning, to be honest, I was a little bit skeptical. That's normal when doing anything. So naturally, it's just your own mindset blocking you. But I felt like I was a little bit skeptic. But when I jumped on a call, and from the first day, I felt like this was the real deal, because I was really welcomed into the course more than any other course. So actually, from the first day off, I felt like this is it.
Nice.
And also when you see like kind of the price tag of the course, you feel like that this is a little bit more serious than other courses that you just pay $200 for. And so I really felt like investing that money could actually help. And when day one started and you had that big of a welcome into the course, I felt like that was like the main like point for me, that I really believe that this course could help me or help my company and
Got it.
both me and Cecilia.
And they did. So,
Yeah.
so question, now that you hit your 10K month, the first one, what's the next goal for this year? What are the goals that you want to hit in 2023?
Now the goal that we want to hit is we want to double our revenue for each year going forward. That's the main goal, but I believe that we will outreach that number very quickly.
Yes.
Right now. So our new goal is I don't know yet. I haven't like looked at the numbers that far, but we really want to reach just in dollars it will be 50K. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
That's our main goal.
it's now June and you already had your first 10K month. So if you continue with that, you're probably even gonna hit 100K this year.
Yeah. That would be amazing.
It's gonna be
But
good.
yeah, I really believe we can do it. I don't hesitate at all. But it's just so unreal, if I could say that we have reached this goal so far. So like it's very important to have the next goal. We haven't like I think that I feel like that now we have reached the goal. We want to continue, of course, but in some way we are satisfied with what we have reached, of course. But I'm like the guy that when I set myself a goal and I reach it, I'm pleased in some way. But of course, you always find a new goal that you want to reach.
Of course.
I think that I'm still like in the moment where I wanna digest
So
the
enjoy it.
results
Just enjoy
before.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. I need to like digest it and enjoy it. So,
Good.
but the next goal will come
That's good.
eventually.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. Now, in order for the viewer to not say like, "Oh, Christian must be a paid actor," where can they find you online?
You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram. You can find my company on Instagram and Facebook.
What's your
We also
Instagram
have a
handle?
website.
What's your Instagram handle?
Yeah, it's Nikiva1. That's
Nikiva1.
yeah,
And the website?
very it's cogc.no. That's our Norwegian page. Yeah. So
Got it.
that's how you find us. So we
Cool.
are legit. Yeah.
Amazing. So what kind of last words would you give to a videographer who is struggling, who is now in the shoes that you were in a couple of months ago when you were making like 1,000 a month, and they really struggle to find clients, they really struggle to just build a successful business? What kind of advice would you give them?
Definitely do something. Even if it's not a course or anything, you have to do something, because if you are doing what you have done the last couple of years and it's not working, you have to do something. And I believe that this course will help you in some way or another, even if it's not only the video business part, but it will help you like mindset and internally working on yourself. So even if you are like hesitating on this will give you any success in your business, it will definitely help you with your internal mentality on how you can grow. So it's a win-win either way. So I don't think that you will regret going into this course. So I didn't.
Thank you so much for sharing, Christian, and thank you for taking the time and sharing your story with so many videographers around the world. It's really inspiring. Really cool to see.
Sure.
Thank you so much for taking the time to actually listen to this success interview, and hopefully you got some inspiration from Christian, who's absolutely crushing it now. Now, if you want to crush it as well and actually double or even triple your revenue within the next 90 days, then you should go check out the free video training I created for you about the Video Business Academy consulting program. It's linked right next to me. Watch it right now because I explain how you can do that and get a 100% success guarantee. It's absolutely free to watch this video, so go click it right now. I'll see you there.